You ever notice how the moments that change you never feel like growth while they're happening? They feel like a loss, confusion, weakness. That's the paradox of growth. It doesn't feel like you're becoming stronger. It feels like you're falling apart. People say trust the process, but nobody really talks about how ugly that process actually is. Like, you want a good physique, you're gonna have to spend time in the gym. You want to get better at playing an instrument, you're gonna have to spend time practicing. All of our actions will have some sort of reaction in return, and it just comes down to if we want to take that action or not. When I was younger, I used to think growth would feel empowering, like this clean, cinematic phase where you're constantly improving without any setbacks. But that turned out to be completely wrong. Real growth, it's lonely, it's messy, it's quiet. You don't even notice it's happening. It's like when you first start working out again after months of doing nothing. The first few days, your body hates you. Everything hurts. You question why you even started in the first place. But that pain, that's the body rebuilding. You're literally tearing down muscle fibers, destroying them, so they can come back stronger. And that's what growth is. It's destruction disguised as progress. But the thing is, that feeling of weakness, it's not proof that you're failing. It's proof that you're changing. Because comfort, that's where we die slowly. Not physically, but mentally and spiritually. We get comfortable in jobs we hate, comfortable in relationships that drain us, comfortable in mindsets that keep us small. And the moment we try to leave that comfort zone, everything starts to hurt again. But that's exactly how you know you're alive. Sometimes growth feels like you're losing everything, like you're drifting away from people, habits, parts of yourself you thought would always be there. But maybe that's the point. You can't step into a new chapter if you're still trying to drag the last one behind you. You can't reach for what's next if your hands are still holding on to what's gone. And that's the core of the paradox. You have to let go to move forward. You have to break to rebuild. You have to feel weak to realize you're strong. It's weird, isn't it? How we spend so much time chasing strength, but the moments that make us strong are the same moments we want to avoid the most. Pain, failure, rejection, uncertainty. We run from those things, but they're the only things that shape us. Every scar you have, emotional or physical, is just evidence that you survived something. You grew through something. And that's the crazy part. Growth never announces itself. It's not like you wake up one day and go, wow, I'm healed. It's subtle. It's in the way you respond differently, the way you walk away instead of arguing, the way you keep going even though you still feel tired. You ever notice how metal is forged? It doesn't become strong sitting in the cold. It's shaped in the fire. The heat bends it, melts it, pushes it past its limits. But when it cools, it's unbreakable. That's you. Every moment that burned you wasn't punishment. It was the forge. You just didn't see it yet because you were still inside the fire. Sometimes we think we're going backwards. We think, I was doing so well, why does everything feel heavy again? But maybe that's not regression. Maybe it's recalibration. Maybe you're growing again, and growth doesn't always look like success. Sometimes it looks like stillness, like confusion, like silence. But that silence, that's where you hear your real self again. You're not weak for struggling. You're not broken for feeling lost. You're just in the middle of becoming someone new. And that's the paradox of growth. It looks like you're falling apart, but really you're just shedding what can come with you. And one day you're gonna look back at this version of you, the one that doubted, that questioned, that wanted to quit. And you'll realize that was the version that saved you, because they didn't give up. They stayed in the pain long enough to grow through it.